What's up? The camera is probably too high right now. Hello. Okay, that's a little bit better. Sorry that I look like garb, but also like not sorry because I literally have COVID right now, so like what the do you expect? My name is Kaylee and right now I am let's see, exactly 3 weeks and 5 days from my first ever bikini competition. Yeah, I started training a little bit over a year ago. I put on around like 20 pounds, give or take. And of course, 4 weeks out, I get COVID. First thing that like ran through my mind was, what the f? I mean, actually, honestly, first thing was, yeah. I kind of felt like it was gonna happen just because like why would it not? Like I feel like life just does like that. So I was kind of expecting it. I'm kind of glad that it's 4 weeks and not like a day before because that would really suck. I haven't had it before, so I think that's why it hit so hard. But where I was at in my prep was doing 3 40-minute moderate paced, so I was on the elliptical, kind of like hustling, heart rate trying to be around 130 150, so 40 minutes for 3 times a week for that, and then 3 stairmaster. I did my hit on the stairmaster, so it was 9 rounds, like sprints on the stairs, 9 rounds, so that average I would be on the stairmaster for like 30 minutes, doing abs 3 times a week, and then training 6 days a week for weights. Meanwhile, nutrition was going down, and that obviously was draining, and I still felt okay. Like I felt okay. Like I was living. I was okay. Anyways, so I woke up on Thursday with it. So on Wednesday, the day before, I felt totally fine, which was weird because Wednesday's a long day at work for me, so usually I get pretty tired, but I was feeling like strangely okay. And I almost had the opportunity to go home early, but I ended up staying until about 8 o'clock. Anyways, I got home, I ate my dinner, I took a shower, ate my dinner, and then all of a sudden I just felt like shit. Like I felt like I was like eating my food in like a bag of like COVID bricks, or like just cold bricks, just like just kind of like slammed and like hit me, and I'm like, this is weird. Anyways, thank God the day is done. So I went to bed and I woke up in the middle of the night. I woke up like 1 in the morning, like my throat was like the Sahara Desert, and I'm like, this is weird. Let me try to sleep through it. I couldn't, so I went and I got water. Water has never tasted so good. I think I had like 4 glasses of water. I was so thirsty. And then I probably slept for like 30 minutes, and then I kept waking up to pee because I drank so much water. And I just felt achy and just like weird. And then I woke up and I've like felt the feeling that I felt before, like kind of coldish, like cold symptom stuff. I'm like, this is weird. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and pretend it's not happening. So I ate, and you know, meanwhile I'm eating, I'm like having the thoughts of, okay, so maybe I have COVID. I probably don't. Like, no way I have COVID. Like, there's no way this is COVID. Because I didn't think it was that bad. So I'm like, okay, so I'll eat my breakfast, I'll do my workout, because like I was really looking forward to that workout. I'm like, this is one of the days that I like, okay? I'll do my workout, and then I'll take a test. I just had this feeling, and I think it was like that thought process, because like that's not an ideal thought process, and I'd be dragging bitches for doing that. I'm like, why didn't you take it before? And so I think I heard my own voice in my head being like, bitch, what the so I took the test, and I'm like, see, look, it's negative. And then I like, looked again, and I'm like, and there was like a little extra pink line. So anyways, I've been isolating and dying for a couple days. It's my 4th day, and I actually feel a lot better, but the first 3 days were literally hell. There was a night where I had a dream that I was at the gym, and I like knew that I shouldn't have been, or like it was like a day earlier. I'm like, I don't know, I still feel kind of weird, and I started boiling in the dream, and then I passed out, and then I woke up in real life in my own sweat. I was like the fever was so heavy, so I drank water. I went back to bed, and then I had a dream that I was being buried in sand, like kind of quicksand, and I couldn't get out. And I'm like, and then I like literally woke up screaming, because I couldn't breathe. My nose was so blocked, and trying to breathe through the mouth, like my throat hurt so bad that I couldn't breathe through my mouth. So I was like trying to breathe through any little sliver that I could like dig out through my nose, not literally dig out, trying to like open up from like flaring my nostrils. Meanwhile, for the rest of like the body ache symptoms and the disgusting ass headache, ibuprofen has been like literally saving my life up in here. In terms of muscle, I have not really looked at myself too much in the mirror. I don't want to do that. Like, why the would I do that to myself? Because there's not really anything that I can do about it right now. So I'm just not willing to just like shoot my mental health that's already going crazy from being isolated. I'm a little nervous, and I've been up at nights kind of like being really discouraged and being like, I'm gonna be so exhausted, like how the am I supposed to do all this cardio, getting back, and doing even more work to make up for the not working, so not getting paid, and the just like all the expenses that come with competing. I was not planning for this, like so if you are planning to compete or do something like that's an investment, plan COVID days, because like anything could happen. I'm trying to go back as soon as possible. I know, like, listen to the body. I haven't tried to lift anything. I haven't tried to do anything. I have been stretching and doing mobility as soon as I could. Like, the first day I literally couldn't move. The second day I could do stretches. It was really uncomfortable and stiff, but we got it. And then the third day was a lot better. That being said, I will be tracking this journey as I do embark and go back. I'm hoping to be back on Tuesday. My first symptoms were Wednesday night, but like it hit on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday will be the day that I can go back if I don't have the fever without any ibuprofen or anything. So I am praying that I feel okay on Tuesday.